A new course through the Burnout Prevention Project is helping women feel more joy in their personal and professional lives. And Grace Lang joins us this morning to talk about the Resilience Multiplier course. Welcome to the show. How are you today?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I am very well. Thanks for asking. So what is this project?
So the Burnout Prevention Project is where we help high-achieving women do what's possible even when it feels impossible. And so this new 6-week course is called the Resilience Multiplier course. So it's a 6-week virtual program. We're actually going to try to do this one virtually. And we're really targeting women who are new into their careers, probably 1 to 5 years out of college. We have a group for them, but we also have a group for women who are into their careers, maybe a mother or just maybe in the middle manager position. But we're really focusing, on creating more joy and becoming more resilient in 6 weeks.
And that is amazing. So if someone is hearing this and they say, I think I qualify for that, where do they go? How do they get involved?
Well, you can basically find us anywhere. So you just look up the Burnout Prevention Project, and we have a website where you can learn more about it, but also on all of our social media. We have LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, all of the above. You can find us.
And right up on your screen right now, if you're at home, you can take a look. That's where this stuff is. And so through this program, what are some of the things that people take away from it?
Yeah, so we're really excited this year. We're actually going to be focusing a lot on the topics in the book Burnout by Amelia and Emily Nagoski. If you ever heard of that book, it's awesome. But we're going to talk a lot about what it means to give yourself grace, what it means to overcome perfectionism, and really how we navigate what's going on right now and how we can really figure out what we want to say yes and what deserves our yes. So there's a lot of different topics we talk about, but setting unbreakable boundaries, so much more.
What is one of the big things that you've learned and implemented in your life from doing all of this?
The biggest thing I've learned is that we actually cannot do it alone, and we've heard that feedback from so many people that once you get a group of women together, it is so powerful. And I've just seen one of the girls that I've worked with, I've seen her completely change from being someone who wasn't super confident. Now she's having her own business, going out and doing all these things just because she realized that she has other women backing her up. And it has been so amazing. It's changed my life just helping other women go through it. So.
I think one thing that you touched on that a lot of people can relate to is the perfectionism aspect of it, like you mentioned, and that book you were mentioning, but I'm also reading something by Brene Brown. I don't know if you read much on her either, and she was talking about how perfectionism creates almost an anxiety in people's lives. And so what have you found with the people that you work with and in your own life with how perfectionism, wanting to be the best, can actually kind of bring you back down sometimes?
Well, recently I was having a conversation with somebody about this and how we have these expectations we set for ourselves, and oftentimes we set those expectations for other people as well. And so we expect everyone, if we expect ourselves to be perfect, sometimes we expect everyone around us to be perfect too. And that causes relationships to kind of teeter a little bit. And there's just a lot of things that can come from perfectionism taking over our lives because you're expecting yourself to really give 100% to everything, and that's just not possible. So, yeah.
And you got to take time for yourself, which I think is some good stuff that you learned. How have you navigated that, the saying no sometimes? That one's hard.
It's really hard. It's really hard. But yeah, we talk a lot about it starts with your values. Once you know your values, we kind of have this house analogy. So once you have your foundation, you know your values, then you know your goals, your aspirations, but then it's what do you want? What are your dreams? And it's when you say yes to something, what is going to make it a hell yes? What's going to make it, what does it align with your values? What's going to make it be something that gets you so excited? And if it doesn't align with all of those things, then it's just going to be a no. So there's a lot more that goes into it, but that's the basic. But really, when a situation doesn't feel good to say yes to in your gut, you truly know, but there's a lot of outside factors. So it takes time, like you said, to take time for yourself to just sit and think about what you really, really, really want. And does that align with your values? And
you also feel like when you say no, sometimes you're disappointing people, and you don't want to. Who wants to do that? You know. So
yeah,
definitely something to overcome. I love what you said about how do we make the yes the hell yes. Yeah. That is, I'm gonna write that one down. That's going on a mood board somewhere.
Yep. If it's not a confetti popping yes, it's a no then.
Yeah. Oh my
So,
gosh, that is amazing. Okay. And so there's also going to be ways to prevent burnout handout that people can get access to, or so many of them.
Yes. So we have this 10 ways to prevent your burnout handout. So that will be available on our website, but also you can reach out to us and then we can send that to you. So our emails, my email is grace@burnoutpreventionproject.com, but you can find that anywhere or just reach out to us and we will share that with you because it is very, very helpful.
It sure is. All right. Well, thank you for coming on today,
Yeah,
boosting our
thank
spirits
you.
a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coming up here on today's show, a family in Jamestown doing acts of kindness, helping others in the area in memory of their daughter. That's after the break.